Hey fellow gardeners, Dawn here from Seasonal Designs. While it might be a rainy morning here and I'm spending it in the greenhouse, this past weekend it was gorgeous and I was able to get a number of fall containers completed. I've gotten questions from you guys, people asking me if I would share more of the containers that I do, and I love doing containers and I'm always happy to share. So I'm really calling this like my compilation of fall containers, and I'm hoping that you guys will get some good ideas that you can use in your own containers. Enjoy. Well, these guys have definitely seen better days. The deer came through and decided to just mow them out. And I mean, literally, they must have been walking out here on the back patio. So sadly, while the bottom looks good, yeah, that top not looking so good anymore. And these low urns with kind of a deep, dark, browny purple base. We've added mums, a heuchera, an ornamental pepper, a beautiful grass with that pink and green to tie into our mum, and some pansies. Well, about September, end of September, things start to look a little tired. So we are going to remove it all and freshen it up for fall. Mom, the beautiful lime green heuchera, ornamental pepper, and ornamental cabbage. We have sun credible sunflower in here. We have a purple fountain grass, and we have a couple of violas with this deep dark red color and a little bit of yellow, which pulls in the mum as well as the sunflower. But looking really pretty for fall. Fall containers, starting from the back left corner, that is a purple fountain grass. To the right of that is sun credible Saturn, little sunflower. In the center I have a pink flowering cabbage. To the left, little marmalade heuchera. And then over here in the front I have Grandio true blue pansies. Makes a pretty fall palette. Multi-dimensional, full of fall color with the mum in red. I have a caramel heucherella. I have that a larger pink cabbage. And then the pansies in front are a clear orange, and the other one is autumn blaze. And then I've just added a lot of extra accents in the left-hand corner there with branches and pods and eucalyptus and berries. And then this one is going to be opposite that, so the tall branching will be on the right-hand side. In here in the center, I have a ornamental kale or cabbage, actually it's cabbage, and it will get purple, more intense purple color. So I have added purple pansies all the way around the edge. It's purple with a little yellow center. And so then I've taken that yellow and I've done sort of a ring around the cabbage there with this yellow Bidens. This is a Bidens plant. It is a full sun annual here in Wisconsin. Now, the ornamental cabbage or kale that I chose has a long stem, and I'm not sure if you can see that, and I purposely chose that so that it would be up a little bit, and I could fill in kind of around its leggy stem, so to speak. And I think that I think that's going to look really nice, especially with when those pansies fill in. Here's the other one. My gardenia tree is out there. It was in the greenhouse last night. It got cold, but I've done the same thing in this container as well. Now this is what I did in these same urns last year for fall. I used 3 different heucheras, I used 2 different kinds of mums, and a big ornamental cabbage. And the thing I love about using the perennials in containers is that at the end of fall, I dig them out and I plant them somewhere in my garden. Now in these containers, I already had purple fountain grass in there. I cut off some of my hydrangeas, put it around the middle, and then added the mums and cabbage. Now these next 2 containers have all live cabbage, but the rest is either dried or faux. This is a good option for clients who are maybe not around a lot or have trouble with consistent watering. This was a really simple one, but quite striking, with 1 large mum, and it was surrounded by a ring of cabbage. So one of the things I did want to mention is that I feel like for years garden centers have been very limited in what they carry here in my area as far as fall, plants for fall. And mostly mums. Like I go to a garden center, it's nothing but mums. And I don't know, I mean, I like mums, but I want other things to add to my containers. So I feel like recently there are a couple of garden centers in my area that are finally catching on and bringing in some pansies and bringing back or growing some of the heucheras or heucherellas. I found some sun-credible sunflowers this year, which I think is great. So I'm hoping that that trend continues so I can use more of the real elements in my containers. Now in years past, I've had to use a lot of faux materials in my fall containers so that they're not, just full of boring mums. So anyways, I'm hoping that trend continues. And I'd be interested in hearing what is going on in your area. Do you guys find that your garden centers are bringing in more diversity for fall containers? I'd love to hear from you. Pop that in the comment section. Well, that is going to be it for fall containers for this year. I hope I gave you some good ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.